Hello, welcome to my channel, Renzo here. Okay, let's paint today this little bird with acrylics. Okay, give me a second to move here, some things here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, the brand I'm using is Reefs. This is the brand. The colors are titanium white. This is cadmium yellow deep hue. This is brilliant red, cerulean blue, ultramarine blue, and Mars black. Okay. Okay. First, I have two images here because that's kind of difficult to see the values. I love the image, but it's kind of difficult to see the value differences between light and shadows. And that's why I have this black and white version, where what I try to do is see more clearly lights and shadows. And that's what we usually do when we squint down our eyes, trying to separate that in order to copy, to get the volume better. You know that always we try to create something, we want to create this illusion of three-dimensionality. And we get that by trying to be very accurate with light, midtones, and shadow. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to separate. I've used this area for mixing colors. I'm going to separate this in half. I'm going to mix here light colors and dark colors here. I have a bottle to spray water. Okay, all the brushes I'm using are synthetic brushes. Okay, now I'm gonna start painting the background. Every time that you have a background like that, this kind of a grayish color, and you don't know how to get that color, okay, the easy way that I have to do that is just start mixing black and white. Okay, and this is a mid-tone. I'm gonna mix it here. Okay, black and white. Okay, now I see the color I have here is kind of what color you see? Kind of orangey, bluish. I see kind of an orangey, then I add orange. Orange is obviously red and yellow. Okay, let's say that you see some kind of bluish, you add blue or any other color, greenish color, bluish color. Okay, with that it depends how much red you add, how much yellow you add. You're gonna get kind of close to this color. Okay, let me see. Yes, now of course there are some variations on lighter areas and darker areas, and that's about just adding more black, white here, this color. I'm gonna prepare more paint. Again, just white, a touch of black, and orange, yellow and red. If you prefer, prefer to just directly orange, you can use orange. It's the same at the end. I add a little bit of water. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little bit darker, more black, yellow, and red. Okay, area is a little bit lighter. We got more white, yellow, and red. Okay. Now let's start mixing darker color. I mean, as you can see the whole image, the color one, you're gonna realize that basically everything is about this kind of brown color, brownish color, a little bit lighter, a little bit darker. And the only area maybe that is gonna have a lot of color is the orange. Okay, on the chest, on the bird's chest. Okay, hello Latix. European Robin. Okay, that's pretty good, Latix. Okay. Now I'm gonna continue with this color. I'm gonna use the same, and I'm gonna prepare a darker version. Okay, first I'm gonna prepare more paint here. Okay, I have this color here. I'm gonna spray a little bit of water. Okay, now I'm gonna use a different brush, and I'm gonna prepare a darker color. Darker color is just between these is wetting my brushes here. Okay, again the same white, black, more black because I want a darker color. Okay, let's see if this color works. Here, for example, in this area, no, I need to make it more brownish, more red and yellow. A touch of black. Okay, more red, more yellow. Okay, let's see, I think this color is better. I need more yellow. Okay, now I'm checking both images. Okay, look at the image, the black and white image up here, to see more clearly all the darker areas. I'm not using too much paint because I want to be able to change this easily. Okay, okay, I'm establishing all the darks. Okay, I see dark here, dark here. Dark here. Right now I'm checking just the black and white image, okay? I need to spray water. Okay, continue. lights. Here's a light. This is orange. I want to add this orange in a minute. Right now I'm just checking out values, and I prefer to stay with these two colors in order to have the difference between light and shadow. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little bit of orange. Okay, I mean a lot. Yeah. Now here, it doesn't matter if the color is not perfect. We're gonna be able to change this color so many times at more saturated orange, or knocking down, or anything you want. Okay. Now if you want to get right away to to be very accurate with the colors, you gotta spend more time mixing. And with acrylics, it depends. I mean, if you use any product to any medium to just slow down the dry time process, that's gonna be perfect. But for me, I just water. Okay, just water, and that's it. Just water in the paint. That's it. No more. Hello dish. Okay. Need to light up this area. I'm gonna light up here the background in this area to create contrast. Okay, I'm gonna add more yellow here, a little bit of white to make this a little bit lighter. Okay, one thing that you need to remember, that acrylics dries a little bit darker. That means that we need to paint again and again the lights. Okay, more than once. Maybe you add a brush stroke and you think, okay, I'm done here. No, you gotta let it dry and check the value again. You're gonna realize that it's a little bit darker. It's not something that is like a big deal. No, I mean, that's okay for me. I know that, and I just change always, I mean, thinking about going over the lights again. For the shadows work perfectly okay, you know. But for the lights is the thing. We need to go over again the lights again and again. Okay, and using this basically a light orange and a dark orangey color, and at the same time that I see the color image here, I see the black and white image. Why? Because values are really important. Okay, when sometimes color just trick our eyes and we're not able to see the value. Okay, so many painters they used to say value is king in painting. Okay, value and color are stick together. We cannot separate them. And since this image it doesn't have too much contrast, I have to squint down my eyes a lot. I have to be like squinting all the time, and that's why I have this black and white image, because by squinting that's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see the difference. Okay. Okay. What another colors I can see is a little bit of a grayish and a bluish color here. Okay, this kind of a mid-tone. Where are the lights? Okay, the same grayish is a little bit lighter here, a little bit darker here. Black and white, a touch of cerulean blue, just a touch. Okay. Oh, I need to spray water. Maybe you add in a color and you think, oh, that's too light. Wait, okay. Remember, acrylics dries a little bit darker. Just wait. No, the advantage is that we can just paint over again and again, again and again. Okay, I need the same but a darker version. It's the same, just black and white, a touch of cerulean blue. Okay, maybe this color is too dark. Not a little bit of white. Okay, squinting down my eyes. Yeah, I think I'm pretty close with values. Yeah. You see the black and white image, you see the difference between the background here and this branch here. Okay, value difference. Okay, check out the value difference. That means that I need to darken up this area of the background. Okay, that's too dark. I'm gonna add a little water and to make it really transparent. Okay, I wanna see this a little bit darker. Okay, now I see the difference between this and this. Okay. I'm spraying water on my brushes. Okay, now that I have established light and shadow, I mean, it's not that clear, like, oh, it's not that clear, like I have the values just perfectly dead on, but it's enough to continue working, add a little bit of details, and continue just adjusting this, okay? Hello, Jorge. Okay, now, let's see, I'm gonna use this color here, more yellow. Okay, one way that I have for blending is I add a brush stroke and I have a different brush. Let's say this one. It's gonna be, I wet this brush, I take out the excess of water like this, and I use it for blending. Okay. Okay. Let's see. For example, I add this color here, and I do this. You know, it's not blending like blending, but let's call it blending. But it's more like fading. You know, it's like just kind of make this light color blend into the other color, but it's just by just thin out the paint with this brush, and now I have a little bit of blending here. There's not gonna do anything just because I want to see these lines. Okay, that's okay. Let's add more yellow and white. This is a fill brush, synthetic brush. You see, you can use a round brush, that's okay. In fact, I should be using a round brush. Check out both images, okay? Black and white and the color one. I'm going to use a round brush. Okay. Try to keep an order on your palette. Light colors, dark colors, as much as possible. I mean, at one point, maybe everything just start to mix up on the palette, but try to keep it, okay? We can keep an order between light and dark colors, or between warm and cool colors. I remember a teacher in the School of Art, when I was a student, he used to kind of put an order on the palette, like one side was warm colors, neutral colors, and cool colors. It's pretty good, okay? The palette is something pretty important for each of our paintings. Okay, that's good. Yeah. And for this we have to go back and forth, adding more and more brush strokes, maybe like a lighter color, a darker color, and then some glazes. Okay, change. I'm gonna do some more things orange. The good thing with acrylics, you know that because it dries faster. If you don't like any color, you can just add a glaze, transparent layer, and change the color. Okay, it should be darker here. Okay, I'm mixing yellow, red, touch of ultramarine blue to darken up this color. Okay. Okay. I need another brush. And let's work. Let's add some darker areas here. I need to see some darks. Mixing this. I have just pure black here. I want to paint the eye. The eye is pretty dark. I think that's gonna be okay. Okay, just a minute. I need to spray water on my brushes. Okay, where's my brush for blending? This one. I do this. You can choose, pick up any brush to do this, okay? It just have to be clean and wet. That's it. Definitely this is more relaxing than painting a portrait. You know that I paint usually portraits all the time. I saw this image and I was looking for an image to paint because Saturdays we paint. Saturdays, every Saturday we paint. We paint landscapes, still lives. We painted a couple of dogs, and I was looking for something for this Saturday. At the same time, I was looking for an image for today, class and for tomorrow, you know. And I found this one and I thought, okay, I think I'm gonna paint this one. I love this one. It's not like it's not about the contrast. What I love more is about the softness. You know, because I saw another photograph with uh, a strong reflected light around the beer, a yellowish reflected light, which is pretty. It has a high contrast, pretty beautiful. And you know, maybe it's because today I painted with maybe more intense yellow and yeah, trying maybe because of that I just wanted today to paint something kind of really light, you know, soft, without too much contrast, but something beautiful. Hello Barbara, hello Mary. Let me see, I need to step back a little bit. Now I need to look for more images for Saturday because at the beginning it was like, okay, this is gonna be the image that we're gonna paint this Saturday for acrylics. And now I need to look for more images. Okay, I need to spray wire. I keep forgetting to do that, you know, that I used to paint with oils and I keep forgetting to spray wire all my brushes, all the brushes that I have here on my table. Okay, let's continue. Sometimes I just want to leave the brush stroke like right now, and sometimes I want to soften the brush stroke. And to do that I'm going to use any other brush, clean brush. I wet the brush and I do this with paper towel and then I use it for softening the brush stroke. Okay. Keep both brushes here always. Yeah, I don't know when I want to maybe lift the brush stroke. Sometimes the brush stroke is so precise and just will leave it without even touching it. And sometimes we're gonna blend it. Like right now, look at this. I wanna blend those brush strokes. Then I do this. Just around the brush stroke, okay? I'm not trying to go all over the brush stroke. Just, let's say, the edges of the brush stroke. Remember, when you establish your values, light and shadows and midtones, of course, go over that respecting those values. Okay, don't pick up this light color and add it on a dark area because you think that's going to be beautiful. Maybe that add an orange here. Okay, if you want to add an orange here, you gotta change for a different brush. You go to your dark colors here. You know, I'm splitting my palette in two, light colors and dark colors. I can see some touches here, some kind of light. Just a second, spray water here. Mixing white, black, a little bit of ultramarine blue. That's too dark. More white, ultramarine blue, more white. And using short brush strokes. A little bit of ultramarine blue. And again. Small brush strokes, okay? Trying to imitate here the effect of the feathers. Yeah, that's not okay. Now I'm squinting down my eyes and checking the black and white image, and this is too light. Okay, we'll add more black and blue. Let's see. Okay, let me think. Maybe it's about lighting up more here. Yeah, maybe it's about that. I'm going to darken up here in the middle a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think it's about. I need more paper towel. I think it's about lighting up this area here. Okay. Oops, got confused. That makes it here. check out the black and white image. No, I'm making a mistake here. Has to be a little bit darker. Okay, you know, we can fix a lot of things by adding a glaze. That would be as soon as the painting is dry. Okay, let's continue. I see a little bit of light here. Light and light here. Yep. Okay. I'm squinting down my eyes. Checking out again. Okay. I'm gonna pick up a really tiny brush. This one, number 0. I'm gonna start making some details. Tiny details, like here, for example. I'm going over this brush stroke because you see in the image this area is kind of blurry. You have the image on the description box in any case you want to paint with the video, and it has a really high resolution. You can see a lot of details on that photograph. Don't worry too much about the color, about being so precise. More important is to get close. Okay, definitely close is that you see some kind of orange here. If you're painting this blue, you know that's not okay. But to be perfect, I mean, with acrylics, it's gonna take you more time just mixing. But even that if you just get close, since you're gonna be applying more and more paint, you're gonna be able to adjust it again and again. Okay, for example, I don't see kind of an orange color there. It looks like more even brown, like a little bit, like looks like a mixture between brown and green. Okay, well, hello Swapnil. Hello, well, I'm gonna say the name, it's in Russian. Hello Leon, is asking me this video will be on YouTube. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all the videos that I usually paint are on YouTube. Stay on YouTube. I have a lot of live streams and all of them stay on YouTube. Yeah, maybe I have erased like a couple of videos, but I have like more almost 200 videos here on YouTube. You know, my channel is about more about portraits, but from time to time I paint landscapes or any other subject. This is obviously more relaxing. Okay, I'm squinting down my eyes again. Okay. I'm gonna paint a little bit of the background here. Okay, more white. Okay, let's continue. Hello, Barbara. Hello, and Art. How are you, Barbara? Oh, in India it's now almost midnight. Yeah. Okay. I have a friend here in Peru that he works for some biology, I think that's the word, company. And the point is that he make his living just painting animals, especially birds. And that's amazing. He used to go to the jungle, to the Amazon here in Peru to draw birds and different species. You know, but every time he's not a YouTuber. He just but he paints a lot of. He should have a YouTube channel because it's like he paints different. It's like I don't know, so many different species, like different birds, and then even pretty sure maybe they find out some new birds. Who knows? I don't know. I need to step back. I think I'm doing okay. Just a minute to spray water on my brushes here. And I need more white. Oops. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Richard. Wow, I have a fly here. I have a fly here around me. I was, I love animals, but sometimes I just kind of, I was painting yesterday at night, and a couple of my cats, they're trying to get into my little studio. I cannot close completely the door because, you know, I don't have any window here. Just small room. Maybe it's the smaller room on the house, and I paint here uh, because of the sound. I mean, it's kind of difficult to all the sounds from the street get in here. Anyway, I mean, it's kind of impossible to not hear my neighbors and all of that. But my cats, they love to get inside here, and lately they just kind of they think this is the bathroom. They get inside to make poo poo, and you know, this could be really annoying sometimes. I have reading what to do, and I have found a website that says throw some coffee, and that's what I did yesterday. And I don't know if that's working or not. I mean, right now, no cat has been here for a while. But something has happened, you know. I have my cat for maybe a year. They don't used to do that. They kind of stay just in one area of the house. But as soon as they kind of discover my space, they try to get here all the time. Okay. I wanna do a lot of details. I wanna be here like making all these little lines, and the only thing that I have to keep spraying water here. Now the only thing that right now I think this is too light, this color, but since I know the acrylics dry a little bit darker, I have to just let it dry in order to see if the value is okay or not. Squinting down my eyes. Yeah, I need to darken up here. Okay, now here. I need a different brush. Okay, I need to spray water here. Okay, where I was? Okay, where I was? Oh, on the. Okay, okay. Okay, I think I'm going to add even a darker color, almost black, almost here. I want to see a little bit of contrast. I need to see a darker color. I think that's okay. Okay, hello blog by blog. Hello vlog. Hello Maggie. Barbara say maybe screen door so they can get in. Hello cool eye brown. Yeah. Yeah, I need to think about something because definitely this little cats. It's not a problem that they try to get in here. The problem is that they want to make poo poo here. Let's see. It's too early to see if the coffee is gonna work. But no, I was trying to find ways to keep the cats away from here with any product, any natural product. I mean, and looks like coffee is an option, but I still don't know if that's gonna work. The door, this is pretty good idea, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking about that right now. Okay, it doesn't matter if you see maybe that you're not getting the right color. Remember, with acrylics, we can glaze and change everything. Okay, I can add a blue glaze here and change this verde and make it bluish. You can do a lot of changes with acrylics. That's the amazing thing. That's what I love about acrylics. The easy, how easy it's just to change a color. The thing that I don't love about acrylics that is, for example, adding this lighter color here, and I gotta wait to let it dry in order to see if this light enough. For example, I added this gray a minute ago, and it looked kind of lighter as soon as I was laying down the brush strokes, and now it looks a little bit darker. You know if that happens. Okay, don't let that annoy you. It's normal. Any material has its own pros and cons, and about acrylics, maybe that's the thing that it could drive crazy some people. Okay, I need to zoom in to see some details here. Hello, Dania. Barbara is saying, I love acrylics and I paint most of my artwork with this. People often think it's oil paint and they are surprised and want to try acrylics as well. Yeah. They have seen so many amazing paintings with, I mean, you know, painting, it's not just about the material. I mean, you know that the rules for painting is for everybody. When we study color theory, I remember when I have this subject, color theory subject in School of Art, they don't tell you to that's for oil paint. They don't tell you that it's for acrylics, for anything. It's not about the material. And even people that was sculptures, they have to be there too, in the same classroom. It was for everybody. Yeah. Obviously, we can't deny that when we paint with acrylics, sometimes you can tell there's acrylics because of the colors. You know, we tend to, I mean, for what I seen, maybe I'm wrong with this, but for what I seen, you can, when sometimes acrylic paintings are more colorful. And I think that's why, because we don't mix too much, since we try to uh, go faster, you know, because of the acrylic dry faster and all of that. And, you know, at the end, we end up with a more colorful painting, acrylic paint. I love both. I love oil paints. I love acrylics. It's inevitable for me just to compare always both because I use both. I use more, you know, they use more oil paints because I love. Sometimes I love how thick we can apply oil paint, and so, I love that I can blend easily oil paint, and I can just take advantage that I paint and it's not gonna dry faster, and I can make more retouches. And when I paint with acrylics, I love that acrylics dry faster because I take advantage of that too. Like, you know, for correcting, I mean, every time that I paint with acrylics, I know that it's gonna be easy for me to correct all the mistakes. I'm adding a lighter color, but I gotta wait a little bit I don't know if I'm gonna stay light. Okay, I'm gonna work over here. I'm gonna wait these highlights. If they stay that bright, that's okay. Okay, I mean, pretty sure I'm gonna stay a little bit bright, but not as bright as when it's wet. That's why I just wanna take. I wanna move to another area of the painting. Let me step back. Okay, hello Monique. Hello Rosario. Thank you, Monique. Okay, I need to darken up here a little bit. Mixing blue, red, and yellow. Okay, I need to light up more this color. I let the color dry to see how intense, how light it was, and I need to make it lighter. Now I'm counting that this is gonna be a little bit darker as soon as it gets dry. I'm counting on that. I'm using a synthetic brush number 0. This brush, I used to buy a set of these brushes for just $2. So pretty cheap, pretty useful. I use them for oil paint. I mean, lately I'm using a different brush, but it's not like I'm not gonna use them anymore. Like right now, I mean, these are pretty useful. You know, I could try with this to try to spend here maybe 6 hours and try to make it pretty realistic. I'm not planning to do that, you know. I love hyper realistic paintings, but that's not my thing, like to that extreme, like just like. I admire that kind of paintings, those paintings, but I'm gonna make details to some point, like just 2 hours maybe, and that's it. No more details. Oops. I keep forgetting it's pretty wet on my brushes. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of more light here. Okay, more light here. Yeah, light here. Oh. Okay, I need a bigger brush. This is a clean brush, just a little bit wet. I'm using for blending here. Now I'm lighting up this. I gotta wait, and then if it's not light enough, I'll repeat again. Okay, here I need to light up this. Let me see. I still need to light up this more. And it's not just about the acrylics dries darker. Just obviously, if you want to add more paint, thicker paint, it's not gonna dry that dark. Okay, it's gonna stay more of the value that you added. But you know that we cannot always work with the same amount of paint. I mean, sometimes even a thicker painting is not thick like all the painting. Some areas we used to put more paint. In other areas it just has less paint. Yeah, just like that. I'm adding just pure yellow a little bit to add more color here. Okay, I can add red on top of that, transparent red or orange, just to add more color. Okay. If at the end this looks too colorful, I just add a glaze and I knock this down so easily. I think it's too yellowish. Okay, I'm gonna knock down this with a little bit of orange on top of that. Hello, Michael. see. You know, I would like to add a glaze of oil paint. Maybe I'll do it. It's okay if we add oil paint on top of acrylics. What is not okay is add acrylics on top of oil paint, okay? I need a new brush. Just a minute. I don't have. I have a full package of these brushes, but I don't have it here right now. Sorry if you hear so many noises or so many things here, you know. Some of the noises here are more from my neighbors, and just some of them are noises here at home, you know. People don't care that I'm making a live stream. My family don't care about you or they don't care about me being here. I'm trying to add a little bit of red to here. Sorry, I don't know what's the name of this of the what hands, foot, feet. Pretty sure it has a different name. speaking about my family don't care about me making live streams. It's like you know, when I started doing the streams, it's like everybody was, oh my god, oh, we have to be quiet. My son, my daughter, they were like, oh, daddy is gonna make a live stream. Yeah, let's see the live stream. Okay, let's comment. I say, no, 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 don't do anything. Just keep quiet. I mean, if the little dog is barking, just, I mean, take care of that. And they were, yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna help you. Now that it's been like so many live streams that they don't care anymore. It's not news anymore. It's like I'm gonna make a live stream. Everybody said, okay, okay. My son is just hurry up. You know that I gotta go to the swimming pool. My wife, that when she's here, she's the one that, hey, keep quiet. I said, for what? I'm making a streaming. And what? I don't care. You have enough videos. Stop making videos. I mean, no, it's not the same reaction all the time. Yeah, it's like sometimes they are so worried. Oh, whoa, whoa, we're gonna help you. Okay, don't worry about that. It's kind of difficult to get this close. That's the word. The word close for this bird's foot. Mm. Okay, I need to step back. Yeah. Oh wow, I didn't realize that I was zooming in the image. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, what is let me see, this is pure black. We should see this really, really dark, because I wanted to add an accent here, dark accent. What about the eye? I don't see too many details on the eye. I'm gonna zoom in this a lot. Yeah, I don't see. I'm zooming in the photograph. I just see a highlight. Okay, I think that's enough with the eye. Okay. Keep watching both images, okay? Because this thing about value is really important. If you don't have the value right, that's gonna affect your painting. It doesn't matter how much colorful the painting is. If the values are not okay, definitely that's gonna hurt your painting. That's why keep squinting, okay, and just use your cell phone to darken up the image or make a black and white version. I use Photoshop for all of these things, but I use Photoshop basically because, to be honest, I don't use too much my cell phone. Uh, I don't even know how to do it on a cell phone. But I see my daughter that she does a lot of things with her cell phone, like a lot of things. He applies a lot of filters, and I don't even know about all those options. But definitely I know that we can do a lot. Okay, I still want to add more pure yellow here. I'm planning to add orange on top of this, or maybe just pure red, but transparent, pretty transparent. You know that you imagine that you want to mix orange. You mix yellow and red. Another way to get orange is you paint pure yellow and add a transparent layer of orange. And what you got? A transparent layer of red, sorry. What you got? Orange. Obviously it's different. The result is different. It's different when you mix two layers to get a color and when you mix the color in the palette. Sometimes we want to mix layer on top of layer. I remember one of my friends, he was painting a portrait, and this person has a red dress, and he was painting all the area for the dress white, with really thick white. And he told me I have to wait like a couple of weeks for this white to dry. And his plan was adding red on top of this and working with glazes, and not pure glazes and some impasto here and there, but he wanted the transparency, the effect of transparency in some areas, the transparency of red on top of this thick white. Okay, so many ways that to get a color. And the effect at the end, because I saw the painting, was really good. You know, you say some kind of transparent red in some areas, it was like, wow, that's really nice. A transparent orange, and some painters just ask like, how do you get that color? I mean, it's kind of, if the painter doesn't know, okay, that's kind of, they don't know exactly what's happening, why the color is kind of vibrant. And other painters, they know, okay, no, you add a glaze, you're painting with glazes, and that's pretty common to, like, for example, you paint, imagine that you paint something, so you want some green, you paint something yellow first, and add a transparent layer of cerulean blue, you get some green, yeah? But the effect is different. The color is different. It's not the same like when we paint. You mix green on the palette and we paint. That's the nice thing about glazes, and that's the nice thing that we can get when we paint with acrylics. But with acrylics, we used to do a lot of glazes. Speaking about La Prima, okay, obviously with oil paint, maybe we can get even better results with glazes. But since I basically paint a La Prima, I don't have too much time for add glazes when I paint with oils. But but with acrylics, yes, I have a lot of time to add glazes. Now I'm planning to do here. I'm gonna add red a little bit transparent on top of this. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. Okay. Now, I love the painting right now. I would like to add more contrast. It means just maybe make this area a little bit lighter, or maybe this more bluish. Okay, or if I see some orange here, add more orange. Okay, that's adding more contrast. Okay, the other thing that I want to do is work on the edges. You know, I want to soften the edges, and the only way that I have for softening the edges with acrylic is just to add a value between these two values, a transparent one, like something like this, to break up the sharp edge. Okay. Now I have to squint down. You see a black and white image, how bright this looks like. Even if you squint down your eyes even more watching the black and white image, you're gonna see that looks like even this area is the lightest light. Okay? And then here it's like okay, it's like we should do this, make this brighter, and make this, okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of the paint from this brush and make this lighter. Yeah, following the black and white image. That's the one we're using to see values. Okay, now what's the next light? This one here, and the next is this one here. Okay, what about the darkest darks? Here, the background here, and obviously all this area on the beard. Okay, now what about adding more contrast? Yeah, I don't know, I think that's okay. I love it. I would love to add, just make the background more thicker, because I think it's just too light. In painting, speaking about painting, it's like too thin. Let's see. Remember, for the background I mixed black and white. I got this first, this gray, and then I added yellow and red. Now this is not the only way to get a gray down color like this one, but I gotta say that's the easy way. And it's not gonna work all the time, because I know that some people hate to use black. If you don't want to use black, you gotta mix orange and blue, and with white you're gonna knock down that color and you're gonna get to this color. Okay, but one way or the other you're gonna get to this color. It's just that if you like black or not, because that's gonna make a difference. For me, I prefer, anyway, that's gonna be okay for me. I just sometimes, in order to teach, and I think it's easier to remember when the mixtures are simple, but I have to always say that that's not the only option. We have so many options. Okay, let me see. A little bit of red. I still want to light up here. Okay, now another option to light up a color, you know, is adding white. On top of white you can add yellow to make the color brighter, because white is going to make the color lighter, but yellow is going to make the color bright. It's going to be more intense. But it depends what you want. Sometimes we want a light but mute color, and sometimes we want a light but intense color, intense light. Sometimes we want a light area just to glow. Okay. For example, here I could add more yellow and make the background glow, but I don't want that color to fight this color. I want this to be really intense. That's the only colorful area on my beard, you know. I would love to add more blue. Maybe I'm gonna exaggerate the blue a little bit. I love to change sometimes colors, but I don't know if that's gonna affect too much this. We're gonna try. Okay, let's see. You know that we usually make a lot of retouches. Okay, I want to make this area a little bit lighter just to create more contrast in this area with the bird's belly. Okay, here and here, just more contrast. Okay. You can use your fingers to blend, or you know that you can use a different brush. You wet the brush, take out the excess of water, and use it just for blending. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, I think I'm doing okay. A little bit of more red here to use it. Okay. What do you think if I add more color, more blue? Maybe that's gonna affect, you know, the bird. Okay. Oh, hello Wajava. Hello Rahul. Hello Gina. Talons. Okay. Thank you, Barbara. Hello Fanchon. Hello. Okay. Are these classes every day? Raju is asking me. Yeah, I try. I just to do. No, sorry. I mean, when I go, like the full week for me is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And sometimes I just go live just 2 days a week. Yeah. Anyway, if somebody wants to paint alone with me, live like this, and you know, in a small group, I have a Patreon where you can just for $4 per month paint along with a group of people and show me your painting, and you know, and we paint with oil paints and acrylics every Saturday mornings. 2 hours oil paint, 2 hours acrylic. We paint still life, landscapes, animals, whatever it is. Okay, okay. What else? Hello, Wara Ciaiba from Rio de Janeiro. Cesar Ponce saying, Cesar Ponce suggesting a raffle. I did that once on my Spanish channel. I asked for kind of just $5 raffle, and one person just won the painting. But that was really bad. You know, I did the raffle. It's like just like 5 people participate on the raffle, just paying $5 each one. It was 5 by 5, $25, and you know, it was a loss for me. Okay, I'm gonna add red, but it was funny at the end. You know that everything. Where I see. the best for everything. Okay, I'm trying to make this really transparent. I'm cleaning out the brush. I think let's go like doing a glaze. Okay. Okay, and now I have an orangey color. The result is just by mixing both. You see? Now you don't like it, you have time to clean out this, okay? Take your time. Now you can just do this glaze with oil paint and some cadmium orange. That would be amazing. Cadmium orange, really intense orange. Definitely that's gonna add more color to the painting. Okay, I'm gonna try to add some touches of color here and here, a little bit of red. Okay, that's too much, I think. A little bit of red here, some glazes. You know, with glazes you can change, like I said, you can change everything. You can change a lot. Let me try another thing. Here, let's do the same with this cerulean blue that I didn't use this too much. Let's mix here. Let's stay wet. Okay, where I can mix. Okay, you don't see the whole. It's okay. I was using this red. I'm so sorry that I didn't show it. I was using this pure red, and I added the glaze. I didn't realize that. You didn't see that. Okay. Leon is asking me, this video is going to be on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be here. Okay. You're asking me this twice, I think. You made me think, maybe, yeah, I'm gonna take out, I'm gonna put it to sale. Okay, let's add this transparent. Let's see what happened, okay? A little bit here. Okay, just by doing this, you can change the color. And now you can repeat and repeat this again and again. I'm not gonna do it because I think I'm gonna change this too much. I don't wanna change it, I just love the color there. I know that if I start adding color here, maybe I'm gonna change the everything. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna keep just the same color here. I was forgetting about this. Adding just touches of light that from a distance looks like the knuckles, the hand, okay. Now, maybe you wanna make this a little bit yellowish. You know that pick up some yellow. If a lot of water, okay, a lot of water is a glaze, and you add a little bit of yellow there. Spread. Okay, and now you have changed a little bit the color there. You can do that all over the painting. Remember, a lot of water, and sometimes maybe after it dries, you're not gonna see like nothing. It's like, oh my god, I didn't do anything. Like it disappeared. You just repeat the process again, because since it's pretty transparent. Okay, sometimes it's just like that, kind of disappeared. You can do that all over your painting. Maybe it's a little bit yellowish, transparent, pure color. You can use any color, okay, any color. Like here, for example, a little bit of yellow. Pretty transparent, okay. And if you don't like it at the moment, you can just clean out this so fast before it dries. Okay. Okay, hello Alice. You're welcome. Hello Warasiba, you using medium, just water. Gina, I always share art videos to my Facebook to watch again. Okay, you can share it. I mean, anyone can share my videos in anywhere you want. You know, you click, I think it's right click on your mouse on the screen on YouTube. You're gonna see copy URL. If you copy that, you can take the video everywhere you want and share it everywhere you want. And add a little bit more yellow here. Oh, I realized about something. I didn't see this. It's a little bit lighter here, down here. Okay, I'm going to mix. I think this color is okay. I'm gonna try to go on the edge and trying to break the edge by adding some little tiny feathers, like tiny, like a hairy edge. back. Okay. What is? I'm squinting down my eyes and checking out values here and there. I'm still trying to move from my palette from the light colors that are here to dark colors. Okay, it's kind of difficult to try to keep this order in the palette, but try as much as possible. That's, I gotta say, that's one of the things that's kind of important when we paint, and that kind of helps with the order that we need to have when we paint light and shadows. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. I see more things, but I think that's it. I mean, it's been 2 hours. You know, you can stay here for 2 more hours, but it depends how much detail you want to add to your painting. But you can put even to a small painting like this 20 hours, and it's just what you want. Any question? Any last question? Because I'm about to finish up. Okay. Eleutheria is asking me, yes, this is canvas. What happened is, this all is canvas. I use this area of the canvas for mixing as a palette. And I used to store my paintings with this. I just love that. I just love to see the canvas, the palette, and the painting together. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much everybody for being here with me. I really appreciate that you spend the time watching me painting, and I hope you have maybe learned something from me. And you know, every time that I'm painting, you're free to ask me anything. You're free to critique my painting. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care and see you next time. Bye.